Hello dear teacher, today I'm going to talk a little bit about sentence problems and some ways to correct them. So the first problem is sentence fragments. Sentence fragments are a group of words that look like sentences but aren't. To be a sentence, groups of words need to have at least one independent clause. For example, not to thank someone when he or she makes you a favor. First of all, this example does not have a complete thought, and it is a dependent clause. The solution would be to add something that gives it a complete thought, making it an independent clause. For example, not to thank someone when he or she makes a favor is unpolite. Another example is the price of the petroleum in the market. As you can see, this example has no verb, so we have to add a verb in there. For example, the price of the petroleum is increasing in the market. Another sentence problem is copy sentences. Copy sentences are two short sentences which come together. Many words are repeated, besides they are tedious and hard to understand. For example, I love sports, sports are good for health, sports are very popular. The best way to fix it would be to add a coordinator or subordinator. For example, I love sports because they are good for health and they are very popular. Here we have another example. Another sentence problem is run-on sentences and splices. So the first one, run-on sentences. It happens when two or more independent clauses are written together in one sentence, without any punctuation or coordination conjunction. For example, I like pizza, I like hamburgers. In this case, we have two ways to correct them. The first, by using a semicolon. For example, I like pizza, semicolon, I like hamburgers. Or simply by adding a comma and a coordinator. For example, I like pizza and I like hamburgers. Here we have another example. Splices. A splice is an appropriate joining of two independent clauses by using a comma. For example, Lois bought a bottle of water. He was very thirsty. The solution would be to add a comma and a subordinator or coordinator, or like a run-on sentences by using a semicolon. For example, Louis bought a bottle of water because he was very thirsty. Here we have another example. Finally, string sentences. It is made up of several complete thoughts linked together with words like and, so, or but. For example, I wake up in the morning, I usually exercise, and I eat a good breakfast, and I take a shower, so I am ready to go to my job. The best way to fix it would be to recombine the clauses. For example, when I wake up in the morning, I usually exercise, eat a good finally, I take a shower, so I am ready to go to my job. Another example is the following. Thank you so much.